Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Erin. I'm a clinical aromatherapist here at Erin's Herbs. On this channel, I do weekly uploaded videos teaching you how to create your very own skincare products from the comfort of your own home. So whether or not you have never made skincare products or you have some experience, I hope that you will find this channel very informative. So let's get started creating. In today's video, I'm making an oil-based solid perfume using one simple base, and then I'll be showing you how to create two different scents. So let me walk you through the step-by-step process on how to make this. To make this perfume today, I'm going to be starting out by creating the base. And for the base, the first ingredient I am using is jojoba oil. Now, this is a wax. It does mimic the skin's natural sebum. And what I like about this is it's going to offer the skin much needed moisture without all of the greasiness. Now, jojoba oil is suitable for all skin types. It will not clog the pores, and it will help the scent of the perfume to last longer, as well as helping the overall solid perfume to have an extended shelf life. This next carrier oil that I am using to create the base is sweet almond oil. This is rich in vitamins A and E, and it's going to help to moisturize and condition the skin and give the skin a nice, soft, pleasant feel to it without being greasy. Now, this is going to act as a fixative, which is going to help to prolong the scent on the skin. To harden our perfume, I am using Candela wax. It is vegan and plant-based. It's a great alternative to beeswax, and it's very skin-friendly, so it acts as an emollient, and it's going to help to lock in moisture. This is also going to give us a nice, luxurious feel when applied to the skin. After adding the wax, I'm going to go ahead and remove the beaker from the scale, and then I'm going to go ahead and cover this with tin foil. This is to ensure that nothing falls in as I'm heating this. Now I'm going to place this in my double boiler and gently heat the ingredients until the wax is completely melted. So while my ingredients are gently melting on the stove beside me, I'm going to go ahead and start working on creating the first scent blend. And for this blend, I am using sweet orange essential oil. This is going to act as the top note, and it has a very citrusy scent, but it's very uplifting. It's also going to be the first one you smell and the first one to leave. For the middle note in this blend, I am using lavender essential oil. This has a very fresh floral scent to it with a little bit of a mint as an undertone. Now, this is going to help to increase the longevity of this perfume. As a base note, I am using frankincense essential oil. It has a very deep and rich, woody, earthy scent to it, and it's going to be another fixative in this perfume. Now that I'm done creating this particular blend, I'm going to go ahead and remove this from the scale, and I'm going to go ahead and stir this for about 30 to 60 seconds just to make sure that I've incorporated them nicely together. This will just give you a well-rounded perfume scent, and then I'm just going to gently set this aside for the time being. Here are the base ingredients. Now that wax has completely melted down. What I did was I allowed this to sit for about 20 seconds, and now I'm going to go ahead and add my essential oil blend. You want to do this step fairly quickly because it does tend to harden fast. Now, once I've added the essential oils, I'm going to go ahead and stir this together for about 60 seconds in total, just to ensure that I have all of the ingredients nicely incorporated. So if you would like to learn more about creating perfume oils, I'll go ahead and link down below this video in the description box the perfume oil class that I have for sale. So once you have stirred everything, go ahead and pour it in to your container like I'm doing here. And this container and this formula makes approximately 1 ounce of perfume. So here is what my perfume looks like at this point. It's only been a few minutes, but you can tell that the outer part has started to become hard, and you just want to allow this to sit and cool down completely before you put a lid on it or use it. While this is completely cooling down, I'm going to go ahead and set this aside, and then I'm going to show you how to create the second blend. And for the top note today in this particular blend, I am using what's known as Bergamot FCF. This is not photosensitive at all. And this is going to have just a nice citrus scent to it. It is very uplifting. And then once I've added the top note, I'm going to add my middle note. And for the middle note, I am using juniper berry essential oil. This has almost a woodsy, slightly fruity scent to it, in my opinion. And this is a scent that I really enjoy using. Now, once the middle note, the juniper, has been added, I'm going to go ahead and add the bottom note. And the bottom note today is cypress. This has a very woodsy scent. After an hour, this is what the perfume looks like. It's completely cooled down and it is nice and solid. So with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and put the lid on it. And this is how you make a solid perfume. To apply, simply rub your finger across the top of the perfume, and then you can go ahead and gently rub it in to your skin. Now, I'm applying it on my wrists. I also like to wear it behind my ears, and sometimes I apply it on my neck. As far as substitutions, here's what I have for you today. For the jojoba oil, use argan oil. Instead of almond oil, I would suggest using sunflower oil. Now, for the candelilla wax, beeswax can be used. And then when it comes to the different essential oil blends that I showed here today, go ahead and play around with different essential oils to see what you would like and create your own blend. So thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more DIY formulas, don't forget to like and subscribe.